Hotel Echo Lima Lima Oscar. Good evening from London, England. From your host, your guy himself, the one and only and truly, DLG Reppin'. Or should I say, good morning to you guys. Whether you are taking your dog for a walk, you could be having a morning jog, could be playing on your consoles, or is it good afternoon to you guys? You could be on your way to work for an afternoon shift, could be at the gym, or you could be in the library reading your books. Or allow me to say good night and rest well. Other than that, hope you have a nice sleep and you wake up tomorrow feeling like it's a new day and a new you. Otherwise, before I introduce the show itself, I want to say a massive congratulations to the England Lionesses. Not only did you put us men to shame, but you brought football back home. First victory, success in 56 years. You ladies, I am so proud of you. If you watch my stream at the end of it, I had tears of joy for what you've accomplished, because you wait so long. You think all that waiting, it's easy to give up and say it's never going to happen. But you never say never in life, and that's what happens when you never give up. That is exactly the response to never giving up. That is the perfect response. And Serena Wiegman, England Lioness players, the coaches, congratulations to you all. You deserved a party at Trafalgar Square earlier this afternoon, and it was worth it. Otherwise, back to normality. And welcome again to another DLG Reppin'S Daily Transfer News, bringing you all things involving Arsenal Football Club in terms of speculations in and out. Before I get started, should I say, smash the thumbs up like button for me, yeah, in abundance, yeah. Make sure you do that. Viewers, make sure you share this channel all over the world, yeah, virally, especially to your friends and your relatives, yeah. Make sure they get hold of this channel, yeah. And if you're watching me for the first time, welcome on board. On top of that, yeah, make sure you share this channel with your friends and your relatives, and then tell either your relatives or friends to share it amongst their relatives and friends, if that makes sense. On top of that, yeah, the chat is here for any open chat, questions, you've got an opinion, your thoughts on the final yesterday between the England Lionesses and Germany's ladies who have won it 8 times. I want your thoughts of the game. Leave it in the comment section below or in the chat. On top of that, yeah, please subscribe to the channel. I am calling for 1,000 subscribers. Yes, 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year, beginning of the new year. Viewers, thank you for tuning in. I'm overwhelmed with the amount of views that I got from the final yesterday. Over 105 views. So keep viewing, commenting, sharing, and do subscribe, please, yeah? 1,000 subscribers. And remember, when you subscribe, I'll shout you out, yeah? And that's me showing love from the bottom of my heart. So keep doing all that. But the main thing is like, share, comment, and subscribe. Do all of that for me, yeah? Otherwise, let's get into this Arsenal's let's get into DLG Reppin'S Daily Transfer News, obviously involving Arsenal. Now, Bernd Leno, I'm going to start off with him because it's been reported, according to The Sun, and I think they've got information elsewhere, that Arsenal and Fulham have come to an agreement of an £8 million fee that Arsenal will receive for the sale of Bernd Leno. Now, he's made 125 appearances in 4 years, I've read earlier. I think he was the last Arsenal goalkeeper last season, if I stand corrected, to keep a clean sheet. And that was away to Villa in that 1-0 win. He's been patient. He's been a good servant, even though he spent 4 years with us. You know, he showed us a bit of love and loyalty. The thing is, I don't know if I'm entirely happy with this purchase, but at the same time, Bernd Leno, well, he's not going to be charged by keeping Fulham up and playing his part, but his task is to get into the Germany squad for this year's World Cup in Qatar. So in that sense, I wish him all the best of luck in his new chapter with Fulham. I hope he enjoys his experiences in West London, and the main thing is he's living in London. His children, I believe his missus, they're all settled in the capital. So I wish him all the very best of luck. Now we're going to talk about this guy again. Yes, you guessed it, Youri Tielemans. Now I'm starting to think whether Arsenal are really deeply in for this guy, because if they are, they would have put in the bid weeks and weeks and weeks ago. Now I'm hearing of a player sell. Well, speaking of which, Bernd Leno not only has a deal been agreed, but personal terms has been agreed by Bernd Leno, and he's due a medical, which is to take part sometime this week. So, Fulham fans, what's your response to Bernd Leno becoming a Fulham player? Leave it in the chat. As for Youri Tielemans, now, all right, it's easy. Right, we'll go on to get 8 million out of Bernd Leno. That's fine, but we need other player sales to happen. Now, talking of another player out on loan, I'm not talking Nuno Tavares because he's already at Marseille. I think he's doing his medical sometime this week, but I'm going to be talking about Folarin Balogun. Yeah, I said Folarin Balogun in a Nigerian tone of accent. In other words, I'm trying to break down his name and how it's pronounced. He will be leaving Arsenal on loan again. And Stade de Reims have agreed a loan deal with no option to buy. And it's a season-long loan deal, which involves Balogun replacing Ikiti or whoever this guy, their main striker who was their top scorer. He has joined Paris Saint-Germain, and Balogun is going to replace him for one season on loan. Now, again, I want to see him come through, but at the same time, that leaves us short in attacking options. I know Martinelli could play up top if we have to. Emile Smith-Rowe, I wouldn't encourage the idea of playing him as a lone striker. Not even as a false nine, let alone lone striker. We know how that panned out last time, innit, Mikel? Anyway, you've done well, so I won't give you too much stick. Well, it does leave us short, and I've said Gabriel Martinelli can play up there, and even Cody Gakpo. What a name! Don't you think that's Dutch? Anyway, he could be on his way to the Emirates. Now, it's been said that Arsenal are favourites for his signature. Now, that pleases me, if that is the case. I mean, the reason why we're not going in for Wilfried Zaha, because he doesn't quite fit the profile. He's 29 years of age on a 1 year, and he has 1 year left of his contract at Palace. I would have liked him at the time Emery tried to sign him, which was like 3, if not 4 years ago. He was really he was really determined to sign Wilfried Zaha, but that never deteriorated. Now, can we go on to get Cody Gakpo? He's 23 years of age. He is a Dutch international, and he's a wide wing forward. Now, Arsenal have been very interested in him. They've made no secrets about it. However, they've made no secrets about it. They see him as a new, I don't know, the next best thing to Mark Overmars, maybe the next best thing to Robert Perez. We don't know yet, but what we do know is we are after a winger. But essentially, we're looking to strengthen the midfield area. That's where the strength and depth is lacking. And I'll be happy if we go and get another attacking player because, again, in certain areas, Partey gets injured in the midfield, we're in trouble. If Jesus gets injured, we've got Eddie Nketiah to depend on. And give Eddie credit where credit is due. He's looked sharp. He's looked a lot fitter. He's bulked up, according to the reports I've heard. And he's been performing well in pre-season. And him and the players have looked a lot fitter than ever before in a long time. Running around in 100 degrees heat in America, where they still keep running around to press the ball, for a purpose, and that's encouraging. Now it's time to put all that pre-season performances into the Premier League season, and that kicks off away to Crystal Palace, and I will be there at that game. Mark my words. However, who was I talking about? Eddie Nketiah. Was it Eddie Nketiah? No, I was talking about Eddie Nketiah and Arsenal getting another striker. And was I talking about one injury away from having problems again? And I could do without that. We could all do without that as Arsenal fans. Personally, I would like to see someone come in as another attacking player to give us a better option. Without Jesus, we've got someone else who can do the job. Now, I'm open to Dominic Calvert-Lewin or Ivan Toney, just for the simple fact is they can both score goals as target men. They both hold the ball up well. Their aerial prowess is superb. And for me, they both hold the ball up well to the point where they can bring their teammates into play. We need something different as from a striker point of view. Now, in the midfield, we need creativity from there. Someone who can create from a deep line. Now, it's been a very long time since we've had that sort of player in the mode of Santiago Cazorla. Now, Yuri Tillemans is no Santiago Cazorla. But what I can say is he does the job equally as good as Santiago Cazorla. He gets the ball, he demands it, and even when he's not in so much space, he still produces a forward pass. Someone who's always forward thinking. And a defensive midfielder is a priority as well. Because as I said, Partey might be the one to anchor that midfield. But for me, getting an injury away, can you depend on Xhaka? If he's not a red card waiting to happen, he's a stupid mistake waiting to happen. And I'm talking about stupid mistakes when he's in ball possession and he wastes a lot of passes at times, gives the ball away in dangerous situations that puts the team under criminal pressure, or should I say critical pressure. And, or if anything, I'd rather Elneny do that job. And I think he came into the team last season and he done a superb job. All right, he's not the best footballer technically. We all know that, but Elneny's there to do a job, and that's what he does. I'd rather depend on an Elneny coming in for Partey than Xhaka. And I've said it time and time again. Xhaka is an upgrade that has been waiting to happen for so long. Let's try and get a midfield player there, please. I'm going to talk about the right back position, and I'm going to bring up his name, Kyle Walker-Peters. Now, I do like the look of him. He does play left back for Southampton, but preferably he is a right back by trade. I'm not going to sit here and say he is top class, but he is, I would say, Premier League proven. He will get up in attack and support the winger on the right, let's say Saka, and he will put in an honest performance. I think on his crosses, defensively, he's not too bad. I think he's a little bit more better than Cedric, if the truth be told. And I don't know why we're not looking at him. But I'm bringing up his name because I feel that Arsenal should put the bid in for him. He won't cost too much money. And he can cover for Tomiyasu. And possibly, if his confidence levels are where it should be, keep Tomiyasu out of the team. I mean, we need competition in every position. If our formation is 4-3-3, I want cover from goalkeeper to attack with quality, not quantity, the truth be told. Right, let's talk about another target, man. Say another target, but another midfield target. Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. Now, Lazio are looking now. Now, Lazio are quoted to be looking for 46 to 50 million pounds. That's the price that we will have to pay. Now, for me, Arsenal put in a 42 million bid, which was rejected by Lazio. So there's a possibility Arsenal will go back in with a bid to bring this player to Arsenal. I would be delighted with this signing, but I'll be even more happier with Yuri Tillemans. Now, Milinkovic-Savic, I can't say I've seen him perform for 90 minutes or even seen him perform as in highlights. But what I can say is he looks a big unit. He looks above 6 foot, maybe above 6'1", maybe 6'2", 6'3" in height. Athletic, box to box midfield player. Generally, I think generally an all round midfield player. You know, he's got goals in him and assists. He's got a good tackle in him. I would love to believe. So, yeah, that physicality is what Mikel Arteta's looking for. And he's made it publicly clear, our manager, he wants more signings. So, Edu, Vinay, Josh Kroenke, please pull your fingers out again and give the manager the signings he wants. Once you've done that, you've done your job. Yeah? It's down to the manager to pick a team, to pick the individuals who will save him his job come the end of this season or come Christmas, for that matter. So do your jobs and pull your fingers out, because it will be on the manager once he gets his target. And if we don't meet our target within the league positioning and getting as far as the quarterfinals in the Europa, then he's had his luck. Then you got a reason to draw him into the office. Until then, get your fingers out, Josh, Vinay, and the rest of the board of directors. Just get your fingers out, because we need players. We still need more players. Right, I'm going to talk Lucas Torreira. And the reason why I'm talking Lucas Torreira, because I think there's a bid coming from Galatasaray. £7 million has been quoted. I don't know what source that came from. I'm hearing £7 million. It might have come. Well, I would love to know the source that it came out of, but I don't think Arsenal will accept that offer, because Lucas Torreira's his heart set on a return to Italy. Now, Fiorentina would like to have his services again. Fine. But the reality is they haven't got the money that Arsenal are asking for. Or do they cut their losses and take whatever Fiorentina want for him? It's not going to be a lot. And Arsenal are looking for a lot of money so they can put it towards bringing in new signings into the squad. Now, Hector Bellerin, there's talks of him having his contract terminated. Now, that will not be good for me, because there was a sell-on value fee on him, and Roberti came nowhere near meeting that valuation of 4 million. That's like we've been spat in our faces. Take it back and come back with a better offer. That's what Arsenal have told Roberti. That's what I would have told Roberti. Now, I don't know how long this is going to go on for, but eventually he will be leaving Arsenal in the end. That I don't doubt. I just I just hope that there's a possibility of us coming to an agreement now. Right. Big up DLG. Yes, Saracen, my guy. What's going on? Tell me how you've been coping without the football season, and tell me how impressed you have been with Arsenal, man. I mean, I've seen the highlights of us against Chelsea and Sevilla, and mesmerising performances, complete professional jobs done. Now, I want us to put it on pre-season. And your question is, will you be at the Leicester game? But definitely, Savison, my guy. I'm definitely going to meet you at the statue. You know where we're going to buck up. Yeah, I'm waiting for that game. That will be an interesting game, you know. And I'm going to put my neck on the line, Saracen. And I'm going to say this to you and everyone watching on my stream right now. I don't think Yuri Tillemans will start that game away to Arsenal. That's me putting my neck on the line. Sharon Sanguna says, I am so happy with our new signings, bro. Yeah, I'm happy with all 6 of our new signings. Saliba has come in and he looks like a rock already. He's not a Rolls Royce. He's like a Mercedes-Benz. I'll call him our Mercedes-Benz right now. I'm happy with Zinchenko. Jesus, how can you not be happy with him? His movement when receiving crosses, when knowing to be at the right place to score goals. His movement in the penalty area alone, sublime. You can see why Man City fans must be disappointed in this sell of Gabriel Jesus, because he could have been their number 9, but they wanted Haaland, so they get what they asked for. Question from Sarah Sanguna. How many goals will Jesus get pending on no injuries? You know what? I think he's got it within him to get between 15 to 20 Premier League goals. I'd love him to go one better and get me 20 plus Premier League goals. That is what I'm asking for. Saliba is like a new signing. I would keep Ben on the right side. You know what? I don't like the idea of Ben White playing right back, but you know the reality is we need a strong defense as possible. I mean, if you're going to keep Ben White on the right hand side, that just tells me that Cedric Suarez can't be trusted from a defensive point of view. Offensively, he's all right, but on a defensive front, no. Let's talk about another target here. Now, this guy has been mentioned as the new Marco Verratti, and I love Marco Verratti as a midfield player. He's the ideal midfield player I wish I had in my team. This guy is so similar to Santi Cazorla. The way he keeps the ball, the way he keeps his composure. I love the way that he controlled Italy, the team, and said to his teammates, whenever you get the opportunity, especially to his defenders, give me the ball, I'm going to run this European Championship final. And run the European Championship final he did. But there's a new guy on the scene. He's 19 years of age. He's yet to feature for Inter Milan. He goes by the name of Cesare Casadi. Sorry if I butchered your name, mate. He's 19 years of age, as I said. Italian under-21 international. Now, both Manchester United and Arsenal, or I think he's been looked at. Chelsea and Arsenal are keeping an eye on this guy to see if he could become available at a small fee. But for me, this is another talented youngster that I would loan him if he wasn't to become an Arsenal player. Just like Marquinhos needs to be loaned. And Marquinhos, I'll tell you what, in terms of the signings, bro, Saracen, Marquinhos looked sharp at Nuremberg. And I hear that he came on against Chelsea and you look pretty sharp there. So, yeah, it's quite exciting. Saracen Guna says, I think over 20 goals. You know what? I'd love it if he got over 25 goals. Now, that's pushing the boat a bit, isn't it, Saracen? But you know what? We shall see. I'm excited about Jesus doing well. Am I excited about Arsenal doing well? See, that's another question altogether. But you know what? We'll give top 4 a good go. Now, how many points did we finish off last season? I want more than 3 points. No, I want more than. I think we had 69 points, and Tottenham had 71. Now, for me, 69 points was not good enough. Or was it 67 and Tottenham had 69? All right, let's say 67 points. I demand Arsenal to go and get or go and accomplish 75 points and beyond. And with the squad that we've got, I don't see why we can't do that. And the first 3 league games of the season, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Minimum 5 points. If not, minimum 5 points or otherwise 7 to 9 points. I think we have a secret signing coming in, bro. I hope you're right, Saracen. I hope you're right. Like I've said, we've got to strengthen the midfield area. I need another attacker. And comment here by Saracen Guna. I'm feeling 2-3 now. Hang on. Okay, and there's another comment from Saracen here. Big up Lee, the content coming. Yeah, man. Big up to Big Lee, man. He has smashed it in his he has smashed it in his analysis of Arsenal and the future. And what he spoke about, good points. I can't even lie. Oh, you're saying you're thinking top 3, he says here. Saracen says top 3. My man Saracen. This is amazing. Saracen says top 3. Big up Saracen. Here's a question. How many goals will Jesus get pending on no injuries? Saracen says laugh out loud. I'm excited. You know what? Inside, I'm excited. Can I be excited on the outside? I'll tell you what, yeah, come May, I'll tell you whether I'm excited or not, Saracen. You know me. And I look forward to seeing you on the fan cam, you know. You liven up my Arsenal Fan TV. See you soon, brother. Love your content. Big up, Saracen, yeah? And see you at the Leicester game. And he says, ha there. All right, I got you there. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this up here and say, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Saving the best to last, as I always do. I thank you so much for putting up with me. I'll be here again tomorrow with another. Yes. As I said, I'll see you soon, yeah? And thank you for putting up with me, as I've said. Remember, come Thursday, I'll be doing my match preview for the Crystal Palace Arsenal game. Beg you guys don't miss that, yeah? Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Please do all of that for me. Otherwise, look after your friends, look after your families, look after yourselves. Peace, love, and bless again. And remember, DLG Reppin', I'm here, and we're going to talk again. Please just remember to be nice.